Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. I pray you're doing well. I hope you're doing great wherever you are. Seasons greetings. Welcome. Welcome. If this is your first time, I hope this message will resonate. If you're returning soul triber, new soul triber, I'm happy you're here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Couldn't do it without you. You are blessed. You are highly, highly favored. God is for you. And because He's for you, who can be against you? You are highly protected. Your steps are ordered by God, by divine. And so I am so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that we meet. We're here at this place, this time. Who knew, right? Who knew? I had no idea that I would be called in this realm, this direction, to speak, declare, thus saith the Lord. And I'm loving it. I am encouraged. I am inspired. Thank you so very much for your comments. I am so encouraged by you. You have no idea. It's like sometimes even I am out and I try to use whatever time I have to respond to your comments. So if I'm at an appointment, if I'm out somewhere, I take the time to read your comments and I'll catch myself smiling, and then I have to just hold myself back, like, oh, people probably think what is going on with her. Why is she smiling like that to herself? But you bring me a lot of joy as well, just seeing how you're evolving, how you're growing, and how you're awakening to your journey and your purpose. And wow, thank you. I am so glad we're family. We are family. We are related. You've been through some stuff, and yet still, like the saying, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. We keep going. Why? Because God is for us. He's for us. He has a purpose and a calling on our lives. And this is why we went through all the things that we did, because we have a greater calling. And now I understand, even for myself. I mean, I don't like what happened to me, but I can understand it better now, because this is what gives me my testimony to share with you. Now I understand it, like the song. I don't know if you know that there's a song that says we will understand it better by and by when the morning comes, when all the saints of God are gathered home. We will tell the story of how we overcome. We will understand it better by and by. That's one of the things. I mean, I love my mom, but one of the things with her when she was here in the physical, she loved peace, and I'm for peace, but she would just pacify things, just this false peace sometimes, like, just okay, I know, but okay. And I'm like, Mom, it's not like that. It's not okay. And the thing that I'm happy for with her in the spiritual realm is that now she's able to understand. Now she can see. She understands it better now. And as my guide, as my ancestor, I know now it makes sense to her what I was saying to her all this time. So, it's just good. It is good. It is good to know that we have that connection with the divine, to know that we have backing in the spiritual realm. I don't know, people who don't have this, I don't know how they survive, but I'm just happy and I'm glad for you that we're here for such a time as this. So yes, so we are going in our purpose. We are moving ahead full-fledged. When 2024 comes, we are ready. We're already ready. We are prepared. We are equipped. Okay, it's like, bring it on. Bring it on. For a lot of you, Lemurian seed codes, you're embracing your sensitivity, your uniqueness, and you're living with grace. So you are embracing your sensitivity. Some of you may be sensitive to light, to sound, You're sensitive to energies. As an empath, you're realizing being around certain people, they drain your energy. You need time to recuperate. You're embracing your father's traits and characteristics. You cannot look at certain things, look in the eyes of certain people when you're looking in their soul, when they're so toxic. Because a lot of people, again, they're able to fool a lot of folks who are looking from the physical. But if you notice, as you evolve, as you awaken to your calling, I'm telling you, demons tremble. Just like everywhere Jesus went, devils were talking inside of people. Jesus had to cast them out. The enemy knows who you are. And so when you go around people who are able to look polished, but inside they're full of dead man's bone, they're filled with demonic spirits. They're uncomfortable around you. They're insecure. You're embracing that you are unique. You stand out. Your flaws are now your beauty marks. You were in the back, now you're moving up to the front. Weird is becoming the norm. People want to be like you. Can you imagine you? Yes, you. Some of you, you were overlooked. You were blocked everything. And I'm not talking about color now. You were blacklisted, blackballed. You were called the black sheep. They had a blackout for you. I mean, everything. Like the movie Blackish, the TV comedy, everything. You were just like the despair that everybody liked to hate, everybody liked to pick on. And now, people want to be like you. They want to be like you so much, they want to copy you, steal your identity. They want to steal your destinies. Like, make that make sense. It's like, do you know what I've been through in order for me to have this characteristics, for me to be this unique? Do you know how much chiseling it took for God to carve this out? And you're living with grace, undeserved favor. You know that where you are, but God. If it had not been for the Lord on my side, where would I be? So a lot of you right now with this Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support, yes. So your voice is activated, your throat chakra to speak up, speak out. Thus said the Lord. You are not holding back. You have a word. You have a message. For some of you, 2024, you're going to start your channel. You're going to write your books. You're going to be doing your coaching, whatever it is. But you're going to be emboldened by your gifts, angelic attunement. Yeah, angels are attuning. It's like for some of you right now, God is tuning you up, you know, like a car. God is doing the final touches. This is why I said, and then by 2024, you are ready, up front and center. Here world, here I comes. Divine support. God is backing you as well. You are supported. You are supported. Evolutionary downloads. So a lot of you, you're getting downloads. You're recalling your power. Future thinking. You're thinking ahead. A lot of you, you're here to prophesy. To speak about things that is yet to come. To speak life into people's life. You're going to walk up to people and you're going to be able to give them a word. And they're going to think, oh my goodness, how did you know this? You're getting downloads. It's like God is filling you up. Everything is imparted. God is putting everything inside of you for what's ahead to come. For a lot of you, you're remembering your power. You're calling back your power. It's like you're repositioning your crown. Because for a while, some of you, you forgot who you are. We allow life and the situations and the people that the devil use as distractions to try to distract us from our path, and you're getting back on track. You can feel it. There's an energetic shift, new information, and it's the end of a cycle. It's the end. You're transformed. And we know endings bring new beginnings. I'm telling you, call it a new year. This is your purpose. You're stepping into your calling. And a lot of you, you're feeling it. You can feel it. It's like you may not be able to put your finger on it, but you just know that there is something coming, something greater, something that you cannot put into words. You can't explain it. Heart of Source, all encompassing love, unconditional acceptance and serenity. You're gonna have this peace. Some of you, you're having it. Some of you, you've already had this. This is confirmation. Your heart is activated. You're healed. Yes, you may have the memories, but it doesn't hurt you anymore. You will be able even to see some of these people, and you don't even remember the depth of how much they hurt you. You know that something happened. You know that they did something to you, but it doesn't hurt anymore because you're not living in that place anymore. You have an all-encompassing love. This is divine's love. This is the agape love. You accept people unconditionally, flaws and all. But it's not that you don't know who they are. You're able to see people. And why? It's because of the things that you have gone through. You're non-judgmental. You're not dumb. Don't get this, like the song says, don't get this twisted. You're like your daddy, the lion and the lamb. So in case anybody wants to try it, you're not a doormat anymore for people. You're not here to people please. You're not here to dim to fit in. You prefer peace. But don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. Don't get it twisted. But you love people because you know what it's like to be rejected, to be abandoned, to be an outcast. Like I said, all the matter of blacknesses. You face all of those. And now you know how to love and to treat people. Love casts out all fears. He that loveth not, knoweth not God, because God is love. And it doesn't matter if we speak with the tongues of men and angels, but we have not love. We are just like those tambourines, those cymbals they knock in the church. You just make noise. And a lot of people, they are clout chasers. They are people pleasers. You are authentic. You are genuine. You got it God's way. This did not pass down to you through family lineage. Like because your dad was a pastor, then you're a pastor because this is what is expected of you. No. This is because you're called, you're chosen. Many are called, few are chosen. You are chosen for this. You don't need the approval of man because God already stamped you, signed, approved, and delivered to go out and do his will. Yes, soul star activation. Yes, you are here to fulfill your soul contracts. A lot of you, you're remembering who you are. You may be getting little glimpses. You're going to start dressing like who you are, carrying yourself like who you are. You are royalty. You're a son, you're a daughter of the Most High God. You're taking pride in yourself. A lot of you, you don't look like what you've been through. You see the star? Soul star activation. You are here. Yes, you are the star. You are here to lead. You have a job to do. You are that lighthouse on that hill that when people are lost at sea, when people are lost in this world, people who are blind, When that third eye is open, you know, you are there to guide people. When people are lost, they can look, they see your light on the hill that nobody can hide. Nobody can hide the light. God is getting ready to open doors in your life that no man can shut. Because I'm telling you, this gift that you have, the world didn't give it and the world cannot take it away. And this is why a lot of people are going to be shocked by you, because you're the least one. You're the last one that people thought would make it here. They didn't see this. They didn't know that you had this. And a lot of you, this glowing up, it's coming after people have walked out of your life. It's like God allowed them to walk out of your life because he knew that they would just be hanging on to your coattail for what you're coming into. So here, now you know why they left. God did it. God did it. He separated you because these people were not in your life for your highest good. Your sacred inner peace. We saw the card with serenity, your sacral chakra, tenderness, and your sensuality. Like I say, yeah, a lot of you, you're looking more sexy, more handsome, more divine. I mean, it's like this is a new glow up. Look at the light. Look at the light. I'm telling you, they cannot stop a star from shining. When God does it, it's real done. You remember how you and I felt so impatient and irritated when people says, oh, in divine time. It's like, that's like a curse word in the spiritual community. In divine time, it's like, that's too long. But I'm telling you, when God does it, it's well done. It's well done. It's like even in the waiting, even in the painful delays and the processes, you were waiting, but you were not waiting. Because God is doing something in you, on you. So even the things that the enemy meant for your evil, God was using that time to teach you to persevere. How not to have a quitter mentality, to hang in there, to be fearless. Because you're going to need this for the journey ahead. So you're coming into your creativity. Like I said, you are putting out in the world what is in you. Your daddy is a creator and you are creative. You are standing, you're sitting, you're walking in your truth. And this is why people want to copy you. They see your glory, but they don't know your story. You see all of these things that you had to go through? All of this breaking down that God had to do in your life in order to build you up. And then now when God builds you up, people think, oh, you got here like this. You woke up like this. Wow. If they only knew the central sun, absolutely. Abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. Yeah. Because God is going to bless you so that you can be a blessing to others. But then there is always this thing with us, because this wrestle is not against flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness in high places. We know the enemy is also watching. This is just a caution. It's like, don't forget who you are. When pride and ego puffs up, there's a song that from the Grace Thrillers, I believe it's the Grace Thrillers, that says, if I am too high, dear Lord, bring me down. Because if there's anything that is in the way of you and God, allow God, ask him to remove it. Empty you of yourself. Because pride, and this is why so many people fall, because after God bless them, then they forget. They start thinking that they got here by themselves. They become arrogant and they start to misuse and abuse their power and authority. And this is why we've seen all the time how leaders, they fall down. on their own swords. Their own swords, the same things they tell us don't do, they trip up and they fall and it end up unaliving them. They end up unaliving themselves. It's like, don't forget, God is saying, I put you here and I can remove you. And when God bless you, He add no burdens to it. No burdens. He's not like man. When somebody give you something, they remind you for the rest of your life. Don't forget now, I put you in this position, so then they want favors. No. When God put you here, nobody can take credit for it. And this is why you're going to learn to be thankful to God and God only. You go to the award of your life and the platforms and the awards, and all you can say is thank you, Lord. Find every words. Thank you, Abba. Thank you, Father, the man upstairs, the big man. Thank you, Jah. Thank you, Jehovah, for providing. All the praise, all the glory goes back to God. Yeah, this is a divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, God incidences. So you're going to see a lot of things just happening around you that looks like coincidences, but in fact, they're God incidences. God is causing these things to happen to you. It's like new revelation. You're woven into the divine. It's like as you go along, God exposes a little bit more to you. Because over time, you have that relationship, that connection. And He can trust you with power. Now you're a divine one. You're in alignment. You see synchronicity, whether it's the numbers, whether it's birds. You're looking for answers. God provides them. He works and He moves in mysterious ways. We cannot box God in. And this is what a lot of things religion does. It boxes us in, not to look outside of. When God is a spirit, they want us to be trapped in conformity, in the norm, traditions. When God, our mind cannot encompass. But little by little, He will reveal Himself to us. And this is why you'll be able to speak into the lives of people as well. By telling them about the future, prophesying. Because God give you glimpses, show you things, drop seeds in your spirit. This is the sword of light. Divine protection, quartz cut, breakthrough energy, absolutely. So for a lot of you, and again, just to confirm, you are protected by God. Whatever cords that needs to be cut, you need to cut them. Forgive people. You know what you need to do. Because you're in this mode of this breakthrough energy. Thank you for not giving up on yourself. Thank you for not breaking before your breakthrough. This is the sword of truth. This is what God gave you. Didn't I just say not too long ago? Some people, some leaders, the same things they tell us, do as I say, but not as I do. They're going to fall on the same sword. And it's going to unalive them. So God gives all of us a sword. To cut cords. To separate ourselves from those entities that want to keep on hanging on to us. To protect ourselves in the spirit. The word, communicate, that sword as well. So you're confirmed. It's like God is harnessing you. He's giving you all the tools that you need. The sword of truth. The word. To communicate. To speak life into people. Speak life into dead situation. To encourage people. To set the captives free. Wow. This is all coming together. Harmony in the heavens. Resolution. I'm telling you, heaven is backing you. This is a God venture. This is a purpose on your life. This is God. This is pure God. And I'm telling you, you're here to do great things. Wonders, miracles. Syra, star blessing. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. Yes, your prayer, whatever it is, it's yes. Go ahead. Be seen, the star. Star blessings. Push through. Keep going. If you're going through hell, don't stop. If you catch hell, don't hold it. Keep going. Look to the hills. Look to God where your help comes from. Wow. I love purple. I love, this says Chamber of the Violet Flame. Karmic release, radical transformation. Absolutely. This is what a lot of you're going through right now. God is burning away all the things that no longer serve you. This is a karmic release. All the things that you were going through, it's like it had to happen. All the people that you met along your life journey, you had to meet them. They are a part of your story. Now you'll be able to even thank them. Thank them. Because if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't know who you are. You wouldn't know whose you are. You wouldn't be able to remember who you are and to call back this power that you have. The Holy Grail. The Holy Grail. Inner discovery. Finding your sacredness. You are what you seek. Everything that you were looking for in people, in a relationship, it was in you all along. Now you're going to find yourself complete with God. Your cup is full and running over. And this is why you're able to love unconditionally, serve unconditionally. When you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. All of this was a divine setup. This was a divine setup for you, my friends. Yeah, nurture your tribe, star mother. So even if you're a male, you're nurturing and, hello, shout out to those of you guys who are in your calling. Men, you're in your purpose. I see some of you, I watch some of you. There's not enough, but this is not something that you can call people and say, hey, come and do this. No. They have to be chosen for this. They have to answer their own call. So nurture your tribe, the family that as we meet, when you're in your calling, when you're in this role, for some of you, you're going to be in leadership position. Like I said, whether in your community, in your business, in your company you work with, nurture the people, feed them, pour back into them. Again, you know what it's like to be rejected, to be abandoned, to be outcast. Pour love. Give people hope. Not false hope, not false positive. Not watch people go down the drain with their lives, stumbling in darkness, and you're afraid to lose their company, their business, their friendship, that you cuddle them. No, you're not doing them any justice. Faithful are the wounds of a friend. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy is deceitful. And the way you're gonna wound people is by speaking the truth to them. And it may hurt, but at the end of the day, they know you're telling the truth, even if they don't admit it to you. But it's not you doing this out of arrogance. It's because you love them too much to see them go down the wrong path. And so you are going to hurt a lot of people's feelings as you walk into your calling, your purpose. But it is way better. It is more important than the kiss of an enemy, because only your enemy will see you going down the wrong way and pat you on your shoulder, kiss you on the cheek, they will fake it because they don't mean you any good. They don't mean you any good. Wow. Show love and compassion. Show love and compassion. Again, nurture people. Love them like Jesus did. But he was not afraid to tell them the truth, to shut it down. How many times he rebuked those scribes and Pharisees? He did it with love, but it's the truth. Cooperation and partnerships bring great rewards. Two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. Ecclesiastes 4 verse 9. So yes, partnering with each other. Even though, yes, we are separate, but we are together. Be open to help each other on this path, this journey. United we stand, divided we fall. But we are doing this with love, with people we connect with. You're done people pleasing. You're done trying to do things to make people happy, and you're not happy. You're about God's work, God's way, his mission, his purpose. Wow. As above, so below. The eyes of Lyra. Yes, as above, so below. Everything you do, it's